start to another day. Let's go and have some fun on the roads on the way to work.
Can you offside? Well, overtaking is offsiding, right? So here I'm just having a bit of a restraint, making sure that I have a view, so I'm not going on the other side to get a view. I'm making sure I have a view, and then I'm going to overtake, obviously remain on the offside for as long as I need to. So look, I come out, it's clear, so I accelerate. I don't accelerate straight away, stay out as much as I need, and then come back. And you can see here again, I'm going to straight line. Look at the road, I'm straight lining, I'm offsiding, and I've come back. No problems, nothing illegal, nothing wrong with this manoeuvre. Similarly here, I've got the vision ahead, staying off, and that's it. Back in. No harm done to anyone. Chiswick Bridge, beautiful, love it all the time. No matter what the weather, it's just such a brilliant place to ride along. That's the Hogarth flyover. I'm going to be joining the A4 just below us there.
Oh, bloody hell, Camilla. Those noisy motorcyclists keep waking me up in the morning with their dreadful racket outside Buckingham Palace. I mean, really, must they rev their engines before one has even had one's marmalade? It's that bloody biker Tony Karim again. Wakes me up every morning with that bloody racket from his motorcycle. Do something about it, Camilla.
So continuing down towards Westminster, Parliament Square, lots of cyclists. It's busier. I've left a bit later in the day, and it's a lot more chaotic here in terms of people on the road and people occupying pretty much every spot that they can get into. So filtering becomes a lot trickier as well. You just have to be more mindful and just more careful when moving around. And riding down the embankment, solid whites here. Now this is something interesting. Should bikers be allowed to cross solid whites in urban settings? Because we can filter really well, and we don't necessarily have to be stuck in traffic. Behind vehicles, here's another example of two motorcyclists that did cross the line or straddle the line. You see them getting past and going forward, but this bit I kind of don't agree with. I sat back here because I knew further along I'd have an opportunity to ride through and filter through, which I did, and eventually you'll see further up on this road I catch up with certainly one of those motorcyclists. I'm not quite sure where the other one was. So it's sort of, sometimes it kind of makes sense where there's traffic bumper to bumper, the solid whites, and the motorcyclist can quietly filter through, straddling or even crossing the solid whites. But sometimes it just doesn't make sense because you're going to make progress a bit sort of later on anyway. And here we are, back to work. Really excellent. A lot more traffic certainly on the road, because I set off a bit later, but otherwise a good journey. Lots of filtering still achieved, and yeah, it's been a smooth experience. I think obviously it really builds up, a lot more pedestrian cyclists out. It's literally just sort of like about maybe 30 to 40 minutes later, so you're looking at leaving just after 7, like 10 past 7 or something. But it's amazing how much it builds up in that 30 to 40 minute window from leaving at 6:30. So yeah, choosing your time wisely as well as a biker makes a huge odds in terms of, if you don't like all of that congestion and filtering and all that stuff, you can always leave earlier, set off a bit later once that bulk of the sort of crowd has died off. But otherwise good. A lot more hazards, so there's a lot more planning involved in today's ride. and multiple plans going off at the same time. But all good, all's well, and new routes as well. So everything went well. Have a nice day, everyone. See you later.